Hello and welcome to Fun and Games, where the weekly gaming news is all play. The Overwatch Halloween event is live, but are the loot good enough for me to care? Well, let's find out. There's some new trick-or-treat voice lines.
Trick-or-treat! Trick-or-treat.
What kind of a psychopath says trick-or-treat like that? Obviously someone who's never been trick-or-treating. I bet McCree just always showed up at noon. Then Tracer did it backwards for some reason.
Trick-or-treat!
Like, trick-or-treat! Which is weird because I thought that we all agreed on trick or treat. Smell my feet, give me something good to eat. There's some new skins, such as Widow, May's Pumpskin, Headless Pharah, which is weird because I've been playing with Headless Pharahs on my team since launch day. Zombra, Bippity Boppity Boo, get it? Because the Cinderella had a pumpkin and rats as well. Dad in outdated Halloween costume. Dark Lady Moira, complete with a Banshee poof thingy. So maybe we can switch her out with Sylvanas when no one's looking. Like, just a thought. Swamp Monster Doomfist, which, man, Blizzard, you really dropped the ball. You really dropped the ball this time. Like, how do you look at this character? How do you look at this skin and not name it Doomfish? Like, I grew up in the swamp. Okay, I'm the real swamp monster, and he don't look like a frog. He don't look like an alligator. Okay, he's got puka shells on his bracelet, which is from the ocean, not from the swamp. Okay, get your act together. I'm so frustrated. I'm so mad at you right now. Doomfish, Undead McCree, which, okay, so his belt normally says B.A.M.F for badass mofo, right? But for this skin, the belt says D.A.M.F for, I'm assuming, deadass motherfucker, because deadass McCree. It actually makes sense because he has dead eye, so might as well have dead ass. Speaking of zombies, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout released on Friday with zombies, battle royale, and multiplayer modes. As for battle royale, you can emote to put yourself in third-person mode and gain a huge tactical advantage. Now, if you think that's a game-breaking exploit, or that maybe emotes aren't even necessary in this game, then like everyone else on the map, you're not seeing the bigger picture. Emotes, sprays, and voice lines are must-haves in this modern gaming era with loot boxes. Gotta stuff them loot boxes with something. To be fair, Treyarch is working to fix it, so now's your chance to squat down to peek. This is the first time that squatting's been necessary since every day in Russia. Some people have been complaining about the fact that there is no campaign, but back when there was a campaign, all they did was complain about it. So maybe the real campaign is complaining. Jason Blundell, the Treyarch executive producer and the director of Zombies, said that he asked the lead writer to print out all the scripts for Zombies, and the stack of papers stood higher than any script for any campaign that they've ever produced. So what do you say to that, story nerds? So it shows you don't need a campaign, because we know that the higher that the stack of papers goes, the better the content. The more word, the better the content, which is why I can't wait to read this stack of building code documents. I've heard it really picks up around the empty maintenance spreadsheets. Star Citizen's Alpha 3.3 will let your character mimic your facial expressions through your webcam, according to VG247, or at least that's the claim, because in the example that they showed, the character doesn't seem to be doing the same face that the player is doing. It's kind of hard to do. They've also released a new trailer for single-player spin-off Squadron 42, which features a star-studded cast of people like Mark Hamill, Gillian Anderson, Henry Cavill, and Andy Serkis, which is a little weird to me because this is a Kickstarter game. And normally, if you crowdfund money, you want to use that money to develop your game and to ship it, right? Not on unnecessary bullshit, like A-list celebrities, maybe not. Like if I broke my hip and I needed a wheelchair and I did GoFundMe for a wheelchair, how would you feel if I came rolling out on Lady Gaga's 24 karat gold wheelchair with the tufted leather seats? Like, you'd probably feel like I stole your money. Rightfully so, because it's like a $3,000 wheelchair. But just a couple of months ago, they sold $27,000 packs of all ships and items in the game. The game that doesn't exist, that has no release date. They've sold plots of land for up to $100 each. plots of land that don't exist anywhere, not even in a game. So I think it's time for my hat. Could it be that this game is a Ponzi scheme and that Citizen Con, where they debuted this trailer, is literally a Citizen Con? Bethesda is partnering with the West Virginia Tourism Board to promote Fallout 76, which is weird that a state would want to advertise a post-apocalyptic version of itself. Yo, we don't have radioactive squirrels. Who told you that? We did? Oh, okay. Well, we don't. It's like if Nevada sponsored Fallout New Vegas. It is a dark day for the galaxy because Apeiron, the free fan-made Unreal Engine 4 remake for Knights of the Old Republic, has received a cease and desist letter from Lucasfilm. Don't bother reading it because it basically says,
"Your work here is finished, my friend."
But a Jedi never gives up hope. KOTOR may be Lucasfilm's IP. But that doesn't stop Poem Studios from just changing things up a little bit. Just make Revan Ray-Ban, change Kashyyyk to Cash Me Outside, Dantooine can be Kenya. Just make the lightsabers kind of floppy, and we'll be good. Oh, and Lucasfilm, shame on you. Okay, these people weren't making any money from this. Like, I get you want to defend your IP, but how do you think EA has been treating it? Pretty good? You know, if you want fans to stop making games for you,
I'm afraid you'll have to do better than that.
Guys, thanks for watching. If you like this episode of Fun and Games, please consider supporting the channel on Patreon or on Twitch. You can also support the channel for free by clicking the subscribe button or by sharing this video with your friends. It does help a lot. Every little thing helps. So thanks again, and I'll see you next week. Bye.